regular in easy pose. Okay, I'm gonna lift my hips up on the block here. And we're going to do our best to practice Kapalabhati breath. Okay. I first did this type of breathing in actually a Bikram yoga class. So if that kind of resonates with you a little bit. But pretty much we're going to exhale our breath out, and then we're going to exhale out through our nose. And as we do this, our belly is like nice and soft, but we're going to pump our breath out on the exhale, and our abdominals are going to kind of open and close, sort of like I believe some of the explanation or visuals is like you're snapping your belly button back like to your spine. I know I'm kind of wearing like a baggy shirt, so you won't be able to see as well, but I'll just do just a really simple round just so you kind of see. Okay, so I'm going to inhale in. I'm going to exhale out through my nose. Okay, so I feel like I wasn't as long as I needed to be. You might have a little vibration through the back of your throat, but you're pumping out your exhales, and then you're just letting your stomach contract and release back and forth. We're going to do 3 rounds of this breath, and we're going to do about 20 to 30 breaths of this pumping. Okay, if you're faster or slower than I am, that's fine. Okay, and then I'll have us like relax and release, and then we'll start again, and then we'll do another round, right? I'm doing it through my mouth right now, but it's really just through your nose, just so you can get the rhythm, like that pumping out, okay? Okay, so let's just try it, see how it goes, okay? It's just to kind of get our core warmed up, get us like really connected, energized for our practice, even though, we'll be doing some holding poses, and then, we'll be coming up to standing for some twisting, okay? So relax your shoulders, palms can be down or up towards the sky. Okay, let's just inhale in through our nose. Let's exhale out through our mouth. Inhale in through the nose. We'll exhale out through the nose. Okay, and this next one, we'll begin. We'll inhale in. Exhale about halfway. And then begin your breath. Good. Inhale in. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in. Let's exhale out through the mouth again. Okay. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Okay. And our second round, inhaling in. Exhale slowly through the nose about halfway, and then begin. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. Let's exhale out through the mouth one more time. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. Inhale in through the nose. We'll begin our third round, exhaling out through the nose about halfway, and then begin. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in. Exhale out through the mouth. Okay, and then begin to seal the lips. Practicing your Ujjayi breath, just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You can blink your eyes open if they were closed. Okay, we'll slowly reach our arms up over our head. Interlacing the hands, pressing the palms up towards the sky, and then just let your shoulders creep up by your ears, and then gently just release the shoulders. Okay, good. And gently, let's just turn to the right. Okay, so just nice little twist here. Thinking about that navel moving back towards your spine, even thinking about the ribs moving in towards one another, and then twist a little bit deeper. Twist a little bit more. Good. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Exhale, slowly come back to the center. Cactus arms, release the hands. Good. Opening the chest out nice and wide, lifting up through the chest. Good. Coming into eagle arms. Let's move the right arm under the left. Okay. If you can wrap your forearms around, awesome. If not, you can grab a hold of your shoulders. Giving yourself a hug. Moving your hands away from your forehead. Good. Elbows lift. Pause for just a moment. Good. Keep breathing. Okay. Good. And from here, we're going to let our arms drop to the left just a little bit. Okay. And then right ear to right shoulder. Good. Inhale in. Exhale, release, and then unwind the arms from the shoulders. Okay, forward and backwards is fine. And then we'll reach our arms up over our head and releasing our hands, pressing our palms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down, then we'll twist to the left. And thinking about the navel moving in, ribs moving in, twisting a little bit more to the left. Twist a little bit deeper. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Cactus arms, opening up through the chest, lifting up, sitting up a little bit taller. Good. And then this time, a right arm over the left, eagle arms. Good. Pausing and holding here. Good. Hands gently just drop to the right. And then left ear to left shoulder. Ooh, tight on the side. Inhale in. Exhale, come back to the center. And then gently just unwind the arms. Slowly roll the shoulders back. We'll switch the cross of our legs. Okay, so the other ankle on top, the other leg on top. Okay, inhaling, reaching the arms up over your head, interlacing the hands, pressing the palms up towards the sky. Okay. We're going to twist to the right. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale in. Exhale, come back to the center and then twisting to the left right away. Okay, stay for the inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale in. Exhale, slowly release, come back to the center, cactus arms. From here, we'll interlace our hands at our tailbone. Okay, let those thumbs connect to your tailbone. Roll the shoulders, point the elbows back as best as you can. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you start to straighten the arms just a little bit back behind you. Same for just a few more deep breaths here. Good. Exhaling, gently release your hands. Again, just roll the shoulders back just a few times. Okay, we'll move the block out of the way. Okay, this is again, if you want to use a strap here, we can use the strap. Okay, let me We're gonna lie down on our back here really quick. Knees are gonna stay bent here at first, so feet are on the ground. Okay. Good. Just pause here for a moment, feel the length of your spine. Just breathing deeply. Okay, good. Actually, let's cross our right leg over our left. Okay, so like our eagle legs, okay? And let's go ahead and just fold the legs into our chest, okay? If you want to grab behind the hamstring or on top of the knees, that's fine. If you want to go deeper, you'll interlace your hands and gently add a little weight onto just this front leg, the right leg. Okay, so keeping your inner thighs squeezing in, and then we'll hold here and breathe here. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Exhale, release your arms and your legs. Okay. We're going to take this right leg, we're going to reach it up towards the sky. Just give a nice little shake out. And then if you want to use your strap here, we're going to take the strap around the ball mount of our foot. So we get this nice stretch in our calf and behind the hamstring. Okay. Stay here. Okay, I'm going to move the strap into my left hand. Okay, so I can make this little self-adjustment here. Okay, so I'm going to take like my right thumb, my right hand, I'm going to press it into the crease of my right hip. Gently just kind of press my hip and my leg away. So I'm creating more space from my hip and my ribs. Okay, so it's just like a nice little resistance of pressing the leg away as you gather the leg in. Okay. And once you've kind of found that and you think you can keep that space, you can release your right hand or you can keep pressing your leg away, okay? And then we're going to extend the left leg out nice and long, okay? So keep maintaining this beautiful space in the hip that you've made by using your right hand, okay? Just breathe, hold here. And then again, at any point you want to, kind of readjust yourself, take that right thumb, press it into your right hip. We're going to move into the twist here. Okay, so again, strap in the left hand. We'll gently, before shifting the hips at all, let the right leg move a little bit to the right. So we get a little different angle of the stretch. So my right foot's pretty much in line with my left shoulder now. Both hips are on the ground. Just hold here. Ooh, nice T-band stretch. Okay, great. And then we're going to make our way all the way over, letting our hips stack and roll over. So I'm really rolling all the way over onto my left side. Okay, left arm will extend out, and then my right arm is going to reach all the way back out to the right. And then really work on getting your right shoulder blade down as best as you can, right? It might not go there, that's okay. But just really think about your chest opening. Okay. Even though it feels to me today, it feels a lot like leg, side body. Okay, but make it a little bit about the chest too. Okay. Yeah, and then again, as we're moving through this with some props, but you can also do this without props too. Okay, you can always grab a hold of your pants. You can use your left hand against your right leg. So the props are totally optional. They're just really nice tools to have. Okay. All right, from here, we'll slowly make our way back to the center. Nice, slow. If you need to bend the right leg, that's fine. We'll take the strap out of our right foot. We'll lengthen the right leg down. Give your legs a little shake out, a little wag, okay? And then we'll go to the other side, okay? And I'm just going to flip around for today just because of my spacing today. Okay. All right, so left leg is going to cross up and over the right knee. Okay. Cow face legs, and then folding the knees into the chest. And again, you can grab behind the hamstrings, on top of both knees, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, interlacing the hands, and then gently displacing them. I'm really placing them on like my shin bone here to add a little extra weight for that left hip. Oh, this feels so good. few more deep breaths. Okay, good. And then exhaling, gently releasing the legs, unwinding, like sending that left leg up, give it a nice little shake. Okay, and then we'll take the strap again around the bottom of the foot. Okay, for this neutral hamstring stretch. And if you'd like to make that adjustment, bringing the left thumb into the left hip crease to help press the thigh bone away as you gather the leg a little bit closer. Go for it. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can extend that right leg out nice and long. And be patient. I know this is a really intense stretch to begin, like from like our breathing exercise, the twisting to this. So be patient. Okay, it doesn't have to be your deepest hamstring stretch. We're gonna, we're going to work on our hamstrings in this class. So we'll have another time to really get a little bit deeper here. Okay. Okay, let's add this gentle IT band stretch. So keeping the hips square on the mat, gently just start to bring your left leg just a pinch over to the right, just crossing the body ever so slightly. Good. Breathing. Inhaling in, we'll slowly roll all the way over onto our right side, letting the left leg fall over. And then we'll go and extend that left arm out to the left for the twist. Oh, okay. And again, being mindful of your space. If you can straighten your left arm, also if not, I can cactus arm here. Okay, getting a nice stretch. Just as I would if my arm was straight. Okay, yeah. Then just breathe. Notice if your hip hiked up, do you need to readjust it, kind of press down so you're, again, maintaining all this length and space in your side body and your torso. A few more deep breaths. Okay, good. Inhale in, exhaling, slowly coming back to the center. Take your time. Releasing the strap. Okay, extending the left leg out nice and long. Give your legs a little shake. Good. And we'll just bend our knees. We'll go and give ourselves a nice little hug here. Knees can be together, or knees can be separated. Let's just kind of hang out here on this child's pose on our back, or wind pose. Let's just hang out here. Slowly, we'll make our way into tabletop. Okay, so tabletop your way. And, we're not going to use the strap for the rest of the class, so you can go and just move that completely off to the side. Okay, and this is where we'll use our blocks, maybe, again, if you'd like, and you can just have your blocks just set up at the top of your mat here. Okay, again, blocks, props, and the wall, it's all going to be optional. Okay, so let's go and set ourselves up here in tabletop, and let's do just a nice gentle round of cat and cow. And if you want to add little circles or side body, looking from side to side. Okay, great. Okay. And we're going to come into a short downward dog, okay, especially after doing those little hamstrings, okay. So we're going to tuck our toes under, lift our hips up towards the sky, okay. And we're going to walk our feet out about as wide as our mat, okay. And you may have to walk your hands in or your feet in. I just want this downward dog to be short so that your heels are grounded on the mat. Okay, so it's not going to be like your long downward dog where you're used to like moving into plank pose. Okay, we're going to shorten up our downward dog. Feet are mat width distance apart. Okay, so ground the heels. Good, and still really ground through the hands to press your hips back and up. Okay. Breathe here. Okay, nice. A few more deep breaths. Okay, good. And then just take a look at your hands. See if you can bring them just a little bit closer together. Okay, ground through the left hand, twisting. Right hand's going to come across to the left side of the body. So you may grab your left hip, your left quad, maybe the side of your knee, your calf, or your ankle. Okay, so we're just going to twist here in this little downward dog. Okay, inhale in. Exhale, release, right hand down, then we'll cross to the other side. Okay, left hand comes across again to your hip, your right hip, just the outside of your leg. Okay, maybe see if you can look up under your right armpit here. Okay. Inhale in, exhale, gently release the hands down. Okay, walk your feet a little bit closer together. Okay, and then let's go ahead and walk our hands back towards our feet. Just coming into a nice big forward fold now. Okay, if you want to grab on the opposite elbows, release your head, neck, and shoulders, sway a little bit from side to side. Releasing the arms, bending the knees, we'll slowly roll to come all the way up to standing nice and slow. Go ahead, gently just travel up to the top of your mat. Grounding through your feet. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. From here, right leg is going to step back for high lunge. Okay, so I'm going to use my blocks here. My right foot steps back, and then I have the blocks under my shoulders. Okay, and again, totally optional. You can have your fingertips down too. Okay, but I want us to stop and pause here in this wide leg high lunge. Okay, so we can get really low in our legs. We can dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Good. And then really lengthen through that back right leg. Okay. Just breathe. Nice active stretch, deep stretch to that right hip flexor. Okay, we're going to slowly rise up. Okay, but we're going to move really slow here. Hands on your hips. Okay. Start to lift your torso up of your leg. Okay. Arms can reach up over your head. We're going to gently just bend the back knee, just a little micro bend. Okay, a little bend here. Okay. We're going to take our hands onto our ribs. Okay, we're going to move our ribs together and back. Might feel like a totally different pose. Okay, maintain like this contraction, this abdominal work. Okay, maybe one hand stays there, maybe one arm reaches up. When you're ready, maybe both arms can reach up. And then maybe the back leg starts to straighten just a little bit. Just breathe here. I know this is a lot. Strong legs. Inhale in. Exhale, hands lower down. We're going to step forward, forward fold. As many steps as you need. Again, use those props if you need to. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Other side. All right. Left leg is going to step back. Take your time. And this could be like, baby steps also back as well too. Okay. Find that length, find all of that space. Okay, dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Good, really lift up through that left knee. Good, just breathe here. Okay, we're going to slowly make our way up to standing. Hands on your hips, pause. Gently rise up. Arms reach up over your head. Micro bend the back knee or bend the back knee. Okay. Again, hands on the ribs. Okay, move those ribs in and back. Arms can re-extend up over your head, and then maybe that back leg straightens just a little bit. Or maybe it stays bent the whole time. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, just moving those abs and the ribs in. Good. A few more deep breaths. Inhale in. Exhale, hands release, stepping forward again. Forward fold. Woo! Yes. Bend the knees, slowly roll up to come all the way up to standing. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to step out nice and wide, coming into a wide leg forward fold here, okay? As you set yourself up here, arms out, see if you can get, your ankles to be under your wrist. Okay, so we're going a little bit wider than we usually do. Yeah, challenge yourself, okay? And again, toes can be slightly turned in, quads are lifted. Okay, hands on the hips. Again, we'll point the elbows back, we'll roll the shoulders back. Grounding through the feet, inhale in, exhale, slowly start to hinge forward. Pause about halfway. Okay, readjust if you need to, like lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhaling, slowly fold all the way forward, hands under your shoulders, elbows pointing back. And then walk your hands back just a little bit more, shifting your weight towards the balls of your feet, lengthening the crown of your head down towards the mat. Just breathe here. And those nice big deep hamstring stretches here. Yeah, and just notice, I just was checking in with myself here, like my quads are actually relaxed, okay? And then I just lifted my kneecaps up a little bit. It did shift and change the stretch, okay? So just notice, if you're doing the same thing. Okay, and then let's go ahead and lift up about halfway out of this. Okay, and same thing, if you want to use a block, that's great, okay? Left hand's going to go directly under your heart center, okay? I'm lifted up onto my fingertips, okay? Right arm's going to reach directly out to the right, palm faces down. Root down through this left hand, and then slowly start to reach those right fingertips up towards the sky, twisting that, okay? Yeah, and even let your hips kind of go with you, okay? See what it feels like. Okay, we're going to take this right hand. The palm of your hand is going to come onto your sacrum or low back. Take your time to adjust your hips. Okay, so you probably have to press into the left foot a little more, into the left leg, square the hips. Okay, so you're having a little tea party on top back here. Okay, then roll the shoulder, twist from the ribs on up to the crown of the head. Okay, breathe. Keep pressing into that left leg. Inhale in, exhale, release. Just gently fold forward to kind of clean the slate. Okay, and then we'll go to the other side. So lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Right hand under your chest, under your heart center. Left arm reaches directly out to the left, palm faces down. Root down through that right hand, lift up a little bit higher than left fingertips, lift up towards the sky. And then again, let your hips twist with you. So you feel the difference and you notice the difference. Okay, nice, good. Palm of your hand. Okay, I flip it back and then I bring it onto my low back. And then I ground through my right foot. I press into my right hip a little more so I stay level. And then I re-roll this left shoulder up towards the sky to twist. Good. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale in. Exhale, gently release back into your wide leg forward fold. Hands join your hips. Slowly rise up to come all the way up to standing, nice and slow. And then we'll just walk our feet in. Oh, heel toe. Shake your legs out. Awesome. And then we'll turn back to the front of our mat. Okay. And then we'll just add on a little bit here before we get into our peak posture, okay? Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, a forward fold. Okay, we've seen it already before. Right leg steps back. Good. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, hands on your hips, slowly rise up. Okay, we're gonna make all those like self-adjustments. Ribs move back, arms re-extend. Okay, good. From here, high twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Good. Keep bending into this left knee. Good. Stay nice and low in the legs. Inhale in. Right hand lowers down again on a block. Okay. Or grounding the hand down. Keep lifting this right hip up. Sink the left hip down a little bit more. Good. Inhaling in. Exhaling, lowering the hands down. Let's come into low lunge. Okay, back knee lowers. Okay, and then just stay here in low lunge with the hands down. Okay, yeah, make any adjustments you need to. I'm going to use blocks to lift up here through my chest a little bit more so that I can really focus on, again, stretching the front of this hip. Okay, good. Inhale in, exhale, gently shift your hips back. Okay, we're going to just straighten this left leg. So I have to walk my left toes forward so that I stay stacked on my right hip here. Okay, I'm just going to hang out here in this nice little hamstring stretch. And by little, I mean it's pretty big. Okay. Notice if your spine is rounding. Okay, and again, if you have some props to use them so that you start to lift up through your spine. So we're like almost like in this halfway lift. Okay, we're really feeling like our length. Okay, like our left hips plugging in towards the right, and then our spine's lengthening out towards our toes. Good. A few more deep breaths. I want to add on one more thing here. Okay, this is kind of a lot for this one side. Okay, let's go and bend back into this left leg. Okay, and bring your hands into the inside of the left foot. We'll walk the left foot out to the left. Okay, toes can turn out ever so slightly, and we'll come into like lizard's pose. Okay, lizard's pose can stay like on your hands. Okay, you can lower down onto your forearm. Okay. If you want to add the quad stretch, you can. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to give my wrist a little bit of a break. So I'm going to lower onto my forearm on my block. I'm going to bend my right knee, and then my left hand's going to reach around to grab my foot, maybe. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're not going to stay here super long, but, kind of just filling out lizard pose, like 3 different options, 3 different ways. Good. Yeah, you could even, I didn't even think of this. You could twist. Okay, so you could bring your left hand on top of your right knee and twist. Oh, that feels really good. Okay. All right. Inhale in. Exhale, slowly release whatever position you are in. Allow yourself to come back to center so you can just heel toe that foot back in. Okay. And actually, let's go ahead and step back into tabletop. All right. Let's do our second downward dog. Okay, might as well. Okay, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And it can be your version of downward dog. Again, it can be long, it can be short. I didn't really plan on doing any more than like 2 downward dogs today. So yeah, check it. We'll walk our feet up towards our hands. Okay, and then let's just go straight to the second side. Okay, so we're going to step this left leg back behind us. High lunge first. Okay, hands on your hips. Rise up. Check in. Ribs move back. Arms reach up over your head. Nice and active. Twisting, left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Inhale in, exhale out. Keep bending that right knee. You're strong. Left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. Okay, from a high twist to a low twist, and then keep lifting this left hip up. Keep sinking the right hip down. Inhale in, exhale, hands lower down, low lunge. Okay. Knee lowers, keep your hands grounded, use your blocks, focus on lengthening the left leg. Coming into the hamstring stretch, hips move back gently, right toes reach forward, flexing through the right toes. And think about the right hip moving back in line with the left, lengthening the spine a little bit more. Okay, great. And we'll go ahead and move into our lizard pose, our version of lizard. Okay, so right knee bends, hands on the inside of the right foot. We'll walk the right foot out to the right. Okay, staying here, you can bring your right hand on your knee to twist, which I totally forgot about. That feels so good. And you can do this on your forearm too. Okay, if you want to add the quad stretch, go for it. I'm lifting up a little bit higher on this side. So again, check in, but your sides will be different and that's okay. And maybe want something different, that's great. Okay, just listen to your body. Just want to make sure we get all these full stretches in, these deep stretches in. All right, yogis, go ahead and release. We'll lower our hands down. We'll slowly walk this right foot back to the right or to the left, to the center. Oh my goodness, I don't know my right and left today. Okay, and then we'll just bring it back through tabletop. And then you can just sit back on your knees for just a moment. Or you can even tuck your toes under if you'd like. Okay. So I'm just giving you just a moment. We're going to, again, if you have the space, awesome. If not, you can still do this practice without it. Okay, so we're going to move to a wall space. Okay, and we're really just going to bring everything together for our peak posture. Okay, a standing twist. Okay. Again, like I have really great space here for one side, but then when I go to the other side, my mirror is in the way of this frame right here. So, adjust. Your arms can stay bent the whole time. It's just meant to give yourselves a nice little stretch through your shoulders. But again, if you don't have the wall space today, you can do this same posture, okay? So, and again, same with blocks too, okay? I'm going to use blocks, but again, they're totally optional. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand on up. And actually when I did this yesterday, I didn't even use a yoga mat, and today I am using a yoga mat. You don't even have to use your mat, okay? I was actually slipping on my mat yesterday, so we're going to set the blocks up on the highest level, okay? And this is really just like a measure of we're a block away from, if this is my wall, I'm a block away from the wall. So I want to just notice like my hips pressing into the wall. I always want my hips moving away from the wall for balance. Okay, and again, that helps us even when we're doing this without a wall, right? Like how are your hips moving? Are they moving side to side? Can you ground through both your feet? Okay, so we're going to set up for. We're going to set up for pyramid pose. Okay, so left foot will be forward. You'll step your right foot back, and heel to heel alignment, I think is a little hard. So I think it's nice to go hip distance apart. So you can bring your right foot out to the right. Okay. Square the hips. Okay. And again, right, ribs are moving back because that's going to help you really twist here. Okay. Hands on your hips. We'll slowly start to fold forward. And again, I just noticed I was a little bit too far away from the wall. So I got a little bit closer to my block. Okay. Fold forward about halfway. Notice if you're locking the left leg out, you can micro bend it if you need to. Okay. Lower your right hand onto the block. Okay. Whatever height, highest height, medium height. Okay. And then square the hips. Bump that left hip back, ground through the right foot, and then really think about Ardha Uttanasana, that halfway lift. Okay, it's all about that lift here. Good. Staying here. Notice if you're leaning against the wall, can you press away from the wall? Okay. We're going to start to twist. Bring that left shoulder up towards the sky. Start to look towards the wall. Okay. Maybe the left hand comes to the wall. Again, it doesn't have to be straight. You can keep it bent. Okay. So I'm going to lift up my fingertips here. I'm going to roll my shoulder back so I get a deeper twist through my chest and my shoulder. Okay. Good. Keep working that right leg. Keep grounding through that right foot. Keep twisting. Again, move your hips away from the wall. Good. Staying here. Okay. For phase 2, right? Or if you'd like, you can bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Okay. For a little more compact twist, it's a little bit harder to keep the hips square. But again, it's totally your choice. Good. Breathe here. Keep working that left arm back, rolling the shoulder. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good. Slowly lower this left hand down. Good. Help yourself unwind. All right. We're going to step the right foot forward just to hang out here in this forward fold. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. You can even interlace the hands behind the head if that feels good. You can hang on to opposite elbows. Release the arms, bend the knees, and we'll slowly rise up to come up to standing, nice and slow. All right, then we'll go to the other side. All right, so we'll just turn around. We'll center blocks up. Okay. Right foot will step forward. Left foot will step back. Okay, setting ourselves up for like pyramid pose. Square the hips. Okay, so really bump the right hip back, left hip forward, ground through the left foot to help stabilize here. Hands under hips, elbows point back. Stay nice and tall. Slowly start to fold forward. Good. You have to micro bend the right knee, that's fine. Good. Left hand lowers down onto the block. So this is our first phase of the twist. Okay. Good. And remember, we're not really folding forward for like pyramid pose. We want to keep this halfway lift. Okay, so we're balancing or stabilizing through the feet. Okay, good. Lengthen out a little bit more. Start to twist towards the wall, towards the right. So right hand can reach up, or again, elbow can stay bent, and you can really work this shoulder back, opening up through the chest. So it's kind of like a double whammy, getting a nice stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Breathe here. Keep lengthening, keep grounding through the left foot. Back leg is so important. Keep it nice and active. Staying here in your twist. Okay, or if you'd like to move your left hand to the outside of your right foot, go for it. Again, your twist gets a little bit more compact. Keep lengthening, keep holding, keep breathing. Take a nice big deep inhale in. Slowly look down, move your left hand back out to the left, right hand lowers down, fold forward for your little pyramid pose, okay? And then bend into the right leg to step your feet forward. Okay, out here in the forward fold. Opposite elbows, interlacing the hands behind the head or behind the back, whatever feels good. Really beautiful peak posture, everyone. From here, let's just go ahead and bend the knees, lower the hips down. Okay, get into like nice little ball space here. Okay, good. And then really, honestly, everyone, I apologize. It's like nothing fancy at all. We're just gonna go into pigeon pose, okay? So if you need to move your space, your mat away from the wall or adjust as you need to, we're just gonna move pigeon, okay? Crazy. I'm just gonna move my mat a little bit away from the wall. And I'm just gonna start with my right leg, my right knee forward, okay? I'm going to just move it on in for pigeon, just bump my hips back. I know it's like the fanciest yoga you've done in a while. Stop, drop, and pigeon pose, everyone. And again, if you want to use your blocks, go for it, okay? Otherwise, if you're like, I'm done with the blocks, you can ditch the blocks. Okay? Good. And as we're, kind of coming to the end of our practice, just, start to really breathe in the benefits of your practice, right? We did a lot of twisting, okay? That's a lot of detoxing for not only like our gut and like, our internal organs, but I know twisting for me is like mentally can be a little frustrating, can feel limited, right? It can bring up a lot of things. So just, breathe in like you did it. It was hard, or maybe it was fun, like any emotions that came up. Just take it all in. Okay. And also like let it go. Okay. We created a lot of space, a lot of heat. And now we get to really relax and enjoy some like a little bit more calming, cooling postures. Okay. And what's crazy is after doing those twists and hamstrings, surprisingly, my hips feel fairly open, like we've done pigeon pools already before today. Maybe the same for you, maybe completely opposite. Check in. From here, we'll slowly start to rise up on out of our pigeon. Take your time. We'll make our way back through like a little tabletop. Okay, go straight to the left side. Okay, left knee towards the left wrist. Left foot moves a little bit out to the right and helping those hips back. Coming into pigeon on the second side. Okay, really nice. Just a few final moments here on this left side. And we'll slowly begin to come on up, running through our hands. And go ahead and just sit over to the left and swing this right leg round. And just sit for a moment. Okay, and let's just circle the head in one direction. And then we'll circle in the opposite direction, maybe about 3 head circles. Okay. Okay, great. Now let's go and extend our legs out in front of us. And feet can be about hip distance apart, or shoulder distance apart. I just don't have my feet together. I have a little bit of space, and just fold forward here for just a moment. Again, not forcing anything. Just drop your head, make it heavy. And slowly roll on up, bending the knees, and you'll just scooch forward a little bit if you need to. We'll make our way onto our backs. Okay, and as you arrive on your back, go ahead again, knees into the chest. Knees can be separated. Okay, you can grab behind the hamstrings, or behind the knees, I could say. Okay, hang out here. Maybe happy baby pose. And let's go ahead and extend our legs out long. And again, have your legs out about as wide as your mat. Okay, we'll take the right ankle, we'll cross it up and over the left ankle for a side bend stretch. Arms can reach up over your head. This may be deep enough for you, or you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders and then lean a little bit more to the left and then side bend here. Just breathe. Maybe looking under your right elbow, so you'll kind of look up towards the right. Feels okay on your neck. Okay. We'll gently unwind. Right leg back out to the right. And then left ankle over the right. And then lean, shifting your shoulders over to the right. Arms can extend up over your head for a nice side body stretch. Maybe looking up towards your left elbow. Exhaling, gently releasing, bringing your legs back out nice and wide. And just turning your palms up towards the sky. Okay. And we'll rest here in Shavasana. Okay. Breathing deeply. Allowing yourself again to breathe in the benefits of your practice. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Bringing awareness back into your bodies. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretching your arms like over your head. Maybe bringing your big toes together to touch. Let your back arch. Open up here. Planting your feet onto the mat. And one at a time, hug one knee in, then the other. And slowly just roll over onto one side and just pause for a moment. And then using your arms, your legs to help you come on up to a seated position. Again, you can sit on your block. Take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Slowly bringing your palms together to touch your heart center. And slowly just begin to smile in honor of your practice. Namaste, everyone.